Hi guys, Peter Finch here and welcome down to the Quest Golf Academy, and the first thing I want to do is wish you a very happy new year. This is going to be the first build my bag video of the year. I'm just going to explain exactly about what this little series is going to be about, but also I just want to say a quick thank you, quick serious talk for 30 seconds. Must be serious, I'm sat down. Okay, half a minute. Now, at the end of every video, I always say thanks for watching, and it's a bit of a throwaway comment, but I just wanted to say I really appreciate you watching these videos. At the end of last year, as it is now, I did that thing where you look at a picture at the start of the decade, at the end of the decade, and you just basically show what's changed. From an emotional standpoint and a work standpoint, I am in such an unbelievable place now compared to where I was, and that would not be possible without your support. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you for watching, for subscribing, for supporting the channel, and now let's get on to the Build My Bag series. It's an emotional start to 2020. So if you are new to my channel and you haven't watched my stuff before, last year I had my first ever club sponsorship with TaylorMade. But this year I thought I'd basically have no brand sponsorship as far as clubs is concerned, and basically just play a bag of clubs which I've chosen and tested against others. And this series is basically going to be about picking new clubs from driver all the way down to putter. I'm going to be flashing up some polls during this video about which manufacturers I think perform the best in these categories. But answer the polls and get down into the comments below and let me know what you think the best manufacturers are for certain products. And today I'm actually going to be making my first change in the bag, but it's a temporary one. I don't know if it's going to stay, but it might well do. So this is my TS3 from 2018, and I've got to be honest, when I had this driver, it was an absolute rocket launcher. So I'm gonna have a quick test out of it again today to see if it's still, well, it's not been used in a year, so I'm presuming it's still gonna be good.
Well, Ricky Magoo.
So those are my normal ones, but I have been going to the gym. So let's see if I can ramp it up. So yeah, I think this is going to be going in for the short term. I don't want this to be misconstrued as though I didn't like the M6 that I was using, because I really did. It was a very good fairway finding machine and I felt very confident with it. This though, ball speed wise, it just feels like I can give it so much more. It's a very different shaft as well, much lighter this shaft. Some of the data coming out from there was very good, but this is not how the series is going to be going in general. I'm not just going to pick up random clubs, start whacking them about and then throw them in the bag. Remember, I have been fitted for this driver in the past. So the plan, the premise, the prelude, the prediction of this particular predilection for Hish. So what I'm basically gonna get is 3 manufacturers for each part of the bag. So the driver, it could be Titleist, Callaway, and TaylorMade, for example. So 3 really good products which I like, test them head to head, and then see which one is going to be going in my bag. And depending on how successful that initial test is, I'll probably take the winning driver, for example, and then get a proper fitting for it. And that's going to be done with the driver, with the fairway woods, with the driving iron, with the irons, with the wedges, and with the putter. I think it's got the potential to be a pretty good video series, which is going to give you an insight into fitting processes, into different companies, into different brands, and into the different clubs which are coming out. Need to start doing mail time. So this is an alignment tool and a ball marker from P2 Putter Grips. It's called the Trident Align. I've not actually got to use this yet. I mean, this has been in, so first had a look at one of these at the Orlando trade show last year. It's a nice box, ooh, nice little bag. So the idea is you'd mark your ball with the, I can show you. This is the second key element of it, I think. As soon as I come out here, the rain starts to pour. Remember this, by the way? Kuchar arm lock putter. Tried it for a while. Wonder if I do like a referral scheme, it'll give me 10% of the profits. So the way it works, that Trident design and that square, you basically line them up and then you're good to go. But one of the best things about it is that white bit on the back of the ball marker. Once it's set, you can move that around so you don't have to kind of readjust, you don't have to do anything too crazy. So you can mess around with that so you get the perfect line. Pretty good actually. The first few times I tested it there on the green, a little bit more research needed. Really isn't a day to be outside today. The question I've really got to be asking is, what's going to happen to Tiger's irons? I'm trying to ignore the watermarks on them. They're so shiny you can just tell the slightest blemish. I guess they're going to have to be part of the equation because they are just amazing, amazing irons. Well, if I didn't have to get home, this would be me for this evening. Well, maybe not, it's quite cold. It's also depressing, isn't it? It's 5 past. It's dark. And we are joined on the line. Thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. Now, do you know much about this series? Because I know, like, you stay glued to my social media 24/7. So I'm pretty sure you know what it's all about. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's hot. I don't know what's not. I've no idea what people are bringing out. I feel fresh. I feel enthusiastic, but I also feel confused. So I thought I will turn to the man in the know, the tech guru, the golf equipment god, who wasn't available. So I thought I'd phone you.
Every single manufacturer. The ones I can talk about at the moment, Cobra Speed Zone, they've regenerated the design of the head to make it more aerodynamic, and you're going to see a lot of that same story with the major manufacturers as well. When I've tested the ones so far, the thing is it's hard to quantify gain, because does 0.x quantify as a gain? I feel like it's got to be 1, 2, 3 miles per hour before I'd properly quantify it as a game. Would you agree? So TaylorMade and Callaway are going to bring out the start of the year. Cobra have just brought out, and it's funny now because Cobra seems to get put third in that conversation these days.
Well, you really liked the Cobra last year, didn't you?
F9. And it seems to be where Cobra, from years gone past, were never really a contender in the driver market. So suddenly now becoming, in many golfers' opinions, the third, even maybe higher choice of club. But other brands to maybe look out for, the ones that I've possibly not tested as thoroughly yet, proper range from Honda. I'll give you no evidence that I've tested it yet, but it does look promising. I tested one of their other drivers the other day, and it wasn't really for me. It was far too light, etc. PXG is also another one to try. I do quite like their drivers. I have got some exciting news I think you should look out for on the putter market. But it's going to be a putter and ball combo. You would have to switch both elements to best benefit from what I honestly think, and I mean this, a piece of technology that's so simple, yet it could revolutionise putting.
Revolutionise is a big word. Like it's a very big word. That.
Something like this has been done before on putters, to some degree. Something like this has been done on balls, to more of a degree, but yet neither of them have blended together in a way that you will see a putter and ball come out this year that blends so seamlessly.
Listen, I've got a bit of an issue, Eric. I've got the irons of the man whose little animal is adorning your hat, so I'm in a bit of a pickle because I really like the irons, but the whole point of this series is to obviously freshen up the whole bag. I think what I'll probably do is put them into the test alongside 2 others. I'm kind of leaning towards Mizuno and then maybe Titleist, but again, I think that's more my old prejudice about what the best irons are. But like I said, I've not really tried anything else, so.
I think irons-wise, first off, I think you should just hang the Tiger irons on the wall in a glass case. I don't think you should have ever used them. You know, another one as well, because I know you've been a fan of the irons before, the Ping irons, because I've got the Ping blueprints in the bag at the moment. I have a look at those because the one thing that I've always gone against with Ping is I've never felt like they've been the best feeling irons. Now, as much as I'm still not possibly saying that the Ping blueprints are the best feeling irons on the market, it's the closest that Ping have ever got, and I do like Ping clubs, Ping irons. So Ping blueprint could be worth looking at.
Is this like a wedding situation now? I don't want to turn up at a golf course and you have the same irons as me. What?
Yeah, because I'm more likely going to have that putter and ball combination in the bag this year as well. And then, you know, another one to look at, if you're looking at Titleist clubs, one that I always think gets forgotten about, and I honestly believe, I don't know how to classify it, as good players, professionals and better, the Titleist CB irons get so overlooked, and they are so bloody good.
Awesome, mate. That was absolutely fantastic. That's given me a lot of food for thought. And guys, remember to jump down into those comments below. Let me know what you think about Rick's very knowledgeable opinions. See if you agree with him or not. Mate, have a wonderful day coaching. See you in a bit, pal. It's strange because I've not tried any new clubs for a year effectively outside TaylorMade. It is exciting to be able to sample from all these different companies again and get the new stuff from TaylorMade as well. Hopefully I can find some great stuff. Hopefully I can provide you guys with some really good information and entertainment as well. And guys, thank you so much for watching. So if you are new here or you are a returning watcher and you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, and get down into those comments below. Let me know what you think about this series, about the clubs that I'm going to be using, and then also anything else that you think you might want me to actually compare, you know, golf bags, gloves, balls, all these types of things. Let me know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.